Well, this is Saturday, June the 3rd. This is the next day after that video that I think you just saw, where I put down lots of bling and a good day besides. I went back to the beach today, and the reason I did is because of those dips that were there. I found yesterday that one very good dip that the sand had moved out from the winter storms. Although I got a lot of bling on it, I said I'd give it another try. Yesterday when I was working the beach, I was working along the dip, the long ways of the dip, and there was a high spot, a low spot of working in that dip, and then the other high spot. Today I set on up with one of my stakes on this high spot, one in the little and one on the other side of the low spot, and I worked across the dip, basically working 90 degrees to what I did yesterday. We always, never be afraid to follow anybody, because we all miss stuff. If you miss it by an inch, you might as well have missed it by a mile. And as you'll see, I missed quite a bit of stuff. The same area, the same dip that it was yesterday, and I had another very good day. Enjoy the video. I think you're going to. I had a couple questions yesterday about, they saw some of my markers in the water, and that's one of them right there. I usually run about 3 of them. What I do is I kind of mark off my grid with them, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's my long 6-footer out there with the orange top, and then beyond that, just to the left, is probably looking at it, there's the other one. I'm working this little dip here, and that's how I mark where I've been. I'll walk around and walk on one side of it, and as I go by it, one of the markers, I'll then pick it up and move it over. Today I'm moving it to my right. We're heading in this direction, of course. Coming back would be to the left. These markers you can buy at Lowe's or Walmart, Lowe's or Home Depot. They're only a couple bucks, and the important thing about them is that they're fiberglass, so that when you come up to them with your metal detector, if you had an aluminum stake, it would squeal out. These are fiberglass, so it doesn't happen. So that answers the question I've been getting on. See the GoPro's coming out. No, you just saw me dig that little St. Christopher's medal. I'm coming up on one out of the dips and into one of the ridges now. I got this hit. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's in the scoop. Let's see what we got. Brass. You can see it's right next to one of my stakes. As I was heading through here, I'd moved that over, so I worked on the other side of the stake here on the way in, and now on the way back out I'm working on this side of it. Get to cover the area a lot more efficiently by doing that. And we have here a penny. Doesn't sound like much. Then many times you get a surprise. It's one of those. It goes through a scoop. I think what it is, get a lot of it here off this beach. And I always like to, when I dig it out, if it goes through the scoop, I like to try it again. I'm always thinking maybe it's an ear ring, but I think on this beach what it is a shotgun pellets. In the fall, I'm pretty sure some of the locals set up their duck blinds in here, and they harvest some ducks. And I think what this is shotgun shot. Maybe not. Here, what do we got? Oh, surprise. Always surprises. Another nice little ring. Yeah, good. That's the first one for today. By the way, that ring, I'm working the same area I worked yesterday. I'm working at a 90-degree angle. And I'm working that third little dip up over a ridge and into the fourth dip. And that's just to show you that number one, you gotta dig everything even though they don't sound good, and number two, you're gonna miss some stuff now and then. Onward. What I'm doing now is, I think you've seen enough of me swinging the coil. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the camera off until such time as I actually dig the target out, and then turn the camera on and show you what I get. We'll cut down considerably on the amount of time that you have to watch coil swinging. Here we have a what the heck is this? This is a V nickel. A V nickel. This goes back a few years. This is a good find. I'll show this to you on the wrap up. Another nice little ring. A lot of these little rings in here. I think little kids in here with them. The interesting part, that first ring, this ring, that V nickel, all are coming from that same cut I was working yesterday, or the same dip. Just shows you, don't be afraid to follow anybody, or don't be afraid to go over your own stuff again, because we all miss stuff. Onward. See, dug it out. It went for the scoop. Now it's here. Like I said before, it was an ear ring, but a little earlier I saw I did that and it turned out to be a small little ring. So I always like to dig them a second time. If they go through a second time, then See, it went through a third time, or a second time. It stays there. Onward. Third ring for today. It's good. I like them. Ring. Great day. Well, about 10 days, but I finally got it in there, whatever it is. I have a key to somebody's heart. That's the first key off this beach. Well. Stuff like this, you got to get out of the water, especially if you're at a beach. Daredevil with hooks on it. Oh, those hooks are not rusted either, they're sharp. Keep a kid from getting a hook in his foot. Ah. Yep, whatever it is, it's on the scoop. Something's rattling in there. What is this? Watch. Yeah. That's a water resistant Timex. Yeah. That's not a Rolex, people. It's not a Rolex, that's for sure. Well, whatever it is, out of the hole. Penny. One penny. In fact, it's a Wheatie. That's good. Another Wheatie. Had a good strong hit and rolled mid-tone. Another little ring. Little heart ring, little kid's ring, small. Okay, number 4 for the day, or 5, something like that. Well, went about 6 foot. What do we got here? Little. The second key today. Two keys today. Very unusual. Well, here we are, wrap up on Saturday, June the 3rd. I want to show you some stuff. Here's some trash that I found yesterday and today. A lot of this stuff I just threw in my little trash bucket. You saw me dig this one yesterday. I think I put that on the tape. There's that little wire thing. There's nuts and bolts and little salt. I guess a little salt shaker was in there, and these are old. That gives you a little bit of an idea of how long some of the stuff is. That cut's been so good. That's the top of a beer can or something with those old punches. Remember that? Didn't see them. Part of an old aluminum can. You know, aluminum cans all beat up like that. Today, I think maybe you see I dug this out. And it's just a wire. And there's sinkers and all sorts of stuff. A lot of these metal things. I have no idea what they are. Got a lot of them out of there. I just picked up some representative stuff. And the unique stuff, that spoon I got yesterday, and I got this spoon today out of that same cut. Got me a watch. It certainly is no Rolex. This is a Timex. It's supposed to be water resistant. Well, obviously, it's not very good. A fishing lure off the beach, I'll tell you, I like to get them off. That one's still got the hooks on it. And they're sharp. Some kid would have gotten that in there. Got 2 keys today. There's some little girl's hair barrette. As far as coins are concerned, today I got a quarter, 2 dimes. There are 4, 5, again, 5 memorial pennies, 1 nickel, another wheat penny. This is a V nickel, 1912 V nickel. It gives you a little bit of an idea. That, boy, they haven't been in circulation. That cut was really deep and opened up a lot of stuff. As far as the bling is concerned, today I got 5 rings. Here's 3 little kids' rings. It's a pretty little thing, but it isn't worth anything. This is a high school ring, high school ring. It's got the school on it. It's got the guy's initials in it, his graduation year. It's a school right around here. I'll try to locate the guy and give him back his ring, although it looks like he might be over 80 years old. If he's not around amongst us anymore, I'll make sure I get to one of his kids if I can find him. This is the find of the day. This is a beautiful 14 karat white gold ring, and that's a 1/4 carat diamond in there. I've tested it all out. At the end, I'll give a beauty shot of both of these if I can figure out how to put them on that YouTube video. 3 St. Christopher's medals. These 2 are aluminum, you can tell by that. This one with a corrosion, it's heavy, I'll weigh odds. This is a 925 silver also. I'll get that polished up. Then this is a bracelet. It's not worth much, but I think Francis is carved on there. It's just a stainless steel bracelet. And I got this cross, and again, it looks like the backside, see how it's stained? I think that's probably 925 silver. And I got this out in the sunlight, and believe me, I think those are diamonds. I got to test them. I have not done it yet. The chain is nothing. The chain is just a copper chain. So that's the wrap up. And I'm going to now tell you what happened today. Well, this is a wrap up for Saturday, June the 3rd. I had a good day today, as you can see. Very, very good day. And like I said earlier, I worked across the dip. Down, started from the high spot, down into the dip, and back up in the right spot, turn around, come back and forth, worked the whole beach that way. Found a lot of stuff that I missed yesterday. And I'll tell you, that's the best I've ever done on that beach. In fact, that's the best I think I've done on any beach. The best I've done on any beach in 15 years of swinging this coil. And I really believe, and I've said this now over the last 2 videos, the winter storms moved the sand out there and actually took sand away from that particular area and uncovered a lot of old stuff in there. And that's only the only reason why I got what I did. I say I work that beach a couple times a year, every year, and you just don't get that much off from there. And in fact, up on those high spots and the rest of the beach, this was just one cut. There was, 2 more cuts in a little bit closer to shore. There was nothing in them. There was hardly anything up on the high spots. Of course, that's where the sand went, so you wouldn't. Probably there's 2 foot of sand in there now, so you're not going to get anything much until the people that start coming to this all summer and the depositors get there, and maybe next year I get there and be able to get some stuff. But great day. Yesterday was a great day. I've got some work to do now. I've got to find whoever it is that I lost that school ring, get that back to them. And the other very nice ring also. I'll try to locate whose that is, although I don't know how. So anyway, had a good time. I hope you did. And please continue to watch the videos, subscribe, and like if you like them. Thank you, and I'll see you the next time around.